You guys can stay on whatever platform you're on, and you might see my eye contact moving a little tiny bit because we've got 3 different devices recording and streaming right now. We are announcing our sale, which started today on Friday. So I know YouTube just now picked it up. Before I announce all the details of the sale, I want to make sure everybody's on. So if you guys are here, just go and leave a comment and let us know where you're watching from. I know sometimes we get people who are deployed overseas or working abroad, so let us know. It'd be kind of fun to see how far away some of you guys are. Of course, I'm Joe with Rogue Fabrication. This is a bit of a surprise live stream. Since it is a live stream, part of the fun of that is you can interrupt us with questions. We'll do our best to answer them. This isn't our typical live stream where we announce winners for our drawings. If you are curious about those, they're at roguefab.com/drawings. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is sales. You can get an elite package, or honestly anything way below this, for 10% off starting today, going through the end of the day Monday Pacific time. So this started about 13 hours ago, and we've had a whole bunch of sales come in, people buying stuff. We do ship things out in the order they're received, so if you're going to take advantage of the sale, just do it sooner rather than later, because then your order will be further up in the line. You won't have to wait as long to get your stuff. So the details of the sale are 10% off site-wide. So that covers everything. That covers our Elite package, which is like this guy behind me, our brand new Versa press, any of our awesome fixturings, modifications, drill press reduction kits, dies, hydraulic systems, and all of that stuff. If you spend $1,000 minimum, there is no coupon code required. You get 10% off. So that is a really awesome sale, and you don't have to memorize the coupon codes. Technically there are some, but they auto-apply in the cart. So as soon as you hit that threshold, it's just going to say coupon code automatically applied, and it's going to apply that coupon code. The other one is swag. You guys know about our drawings. We've got one going on right now. We're going to be giving away a bender notcher package with shipping in the continental 48 states. So it's about a $3,500 package, and we're giving that away to people who enter the drawing. You can do that by doing reviews, which are of course at roguefab.com, also on our webpage. Go to roguefab.com/drawings to see all the entry methods in detail written out. It's a really easy way to learn about them and figure out exactly how you can do it. Make sure you get the most points possible. Of course, the methods add up. Third method is postcards. So you got swag, reviews, postcards, just like last time. We'll be drawing that winner live on social media just about a week after the end of the entry period. And this one's going to go for July and August. So end of the month in August is when the review period ends, and all the swag is 30% off on our webpage, and that already started. So now through the end of the day Monday, all swag items are 30% off, just like it's always been. There is no bonus heavy entry, take away value from the guy that bought yesterday kind of deal going on. It's 2 entries per dollar. So for every single 50 cents you spend on swag, you get an entry. Swag, of course, stands for shirts, wearables, and gifts. So it's things like hats, shirts, keychains, lanyards, banners, stickers, all that type of stuff. We have a whole bunch of it, and it's all in stock. So, well, unless the webpage says it's out of stock. There are a few sizes we don't have, especially on some shirts that we're not going to be continuing to carry for the current season. So keep that in mind. If you're a 2XL, we don't have that. Look, to the next one, next options. I also want to let you guys know about a couple other things. If you have not already subscribed to us on YouTube, you should. I know everyone always says that, but I'm going to tease you guys and let you know why this time. This gorgeous brake caliper is the little one going on our project car. The BMW we're building into a race car that we're going to be putting a roll cage in. You will not want to miss all the tech, the amazing content, and the camaraderie as we build this car and go on this adventure together. And again, this is the rear brake caliper. This is still a 4-piston forged Brembo. So this car is going to be high performance, and it's going to stop like it's high performance, and it's built on a shoestring budget. So we're going to disclose all the details, show you guys all about it. Brandon's behind camera right now. He's been feverishly editing this video for the last 3 or 4 days, where we put all these brakes on that car, and it is totally sweet. So if you guys care about big brake kits, sports cars, and thrift, you're not going to want to miss that one. And you will get to see it before any of your friends if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and you've got that bell checked to enable notifications. Now you can be the first one back here to watch that video when it goes live. So if you guys have just joined us, we're announcing the sale, 10% off site-wide. Just go to roguefab.com. $1,000 minimum, all the stuff's on sale. I've got a little bit of other stuff to talk about before we jump off of this one. We have dies for bending hexagon tubing. Some of you guys haven't even seen hexagon tubing before. These are both 1/8 inch wall, and they're 6061 T6. So they're, stiff, machinable, weldable aluminum, and it's bendable too. This is a 1-inch hex, and this is a 1 1/4 hex. It's measured just like square tube, flat to flat. So those are the way they do the dimensions on it. There's no real technical advantage that I know of for using hexagonal tubing, unless you're doing like a drive shaft and you want it to like slide together. You can technically transmit torque with it, but it's really cool to fabricate with, and it is really, really neat because no one's doing it. Obviously, you're not going to be able to roll cage out of it. You probably wouldn't make suspension or load-bearing members out of it that are real, critical or safety related. But for like roof racks or anything that's beautification or artwork, like they are sweet, super interesting. I can't wait to fabricate more stuff out of this. We have these dies in stock now. So if you guys do want them, check it out. If you guys want to know more about bending this material or aluminum in general without it cracking, we've got a full video on our YouTube channel about annealing 6061 T6 temper, which is that brittle, higher strength, kind of free lunch temper where you get all the strength and you get the lightweight of aluminum. Well, it's not a free lunch, spoiler alert. It's a little bit brittle and likes to crack. So if you're bending the 1-inch, it almost never cracks. You don't need to anneal it. If you're bending the big one, the 1 1/4, it does like to crack. It does require annealing in our experience in this geometry, although if this was round tube, in my experience, it would not require annealing. So check that video out. It's pretty cool. It shows you how to anneal it. You do not need an annealing oven or a heat treater to do that. You can do it in your backyard with a torch. So we've also got some other stuff that's pretty obvious here. We've got some copper, which is fun. We mandrel bent this, which is how it worked out with an 050 wall without problems. And this is some 16 gauge square tube, really thin. I generally don't recommend bending square tube that thin. It doesn't work super reliably, but we've got it. What questions do you guys have? I know that Colin's behind camera, and he'll probably yell at us if there's some interesting questions brought up on YouTube. If not, there's one final thing, a reward for you guys who have stayed to the end of the live stream. We're doing kind of a special part of this sale for people who want to build a cross cart. If you haven't seen a cross cart, think about going halfway between a golf cart in terms of like a discard price and off-road capability and a top-of-the-line side-by-side. Budget closer to the golf cart, off-road capability way closer to the side-by-side and speed. You can build these things for like $2,000 to $8,000 depending on your engine choice and how you source your components. And we basically found the most complete and easiest to follow plans that are out there. They're made by KJ Racing. Kyle Ray's the guy that started that whole project, and the plans are super affordable, and they're affordable enough that we will buy them for you. During the sale, if you spend $4,000 or so, if you get really close, we'll still honor it at our discretion, or more, and you buy a KJ Racing Crosscart package, which is just roguefab.com, click on products, click on packages, and then go to the one that looks like Crosscart package. It's called the Crosscart package. We made it pretty easy for you. Pick that package, any level of it, make sure your cart total is at or around $4,000 before shipping, and just put in the notes, I would like the plans for the VF1 or the VF2, or we'll reach out to you and ask you which one if you don't tell us. We will just take some of the money you gave us for tools, and we will go to KJ's webpage and we will place an order for you, and we will just send you the plans from him. We didn't actually even ask him if we could do this, but we don't think he'll care because A, he's a nice dude, and B, he likes selling plans for cross carts. I don't think he cares who he sells them to. So we're going to do that for you guys. Again, that's the KJ Racing Crosscart package at roguefab.com. It's easy to find in the bender packages, and if you spend really close to $4,000 or more before shipping, we'll buy those plans for you. Just let us know. I didn't buy the plans yet. If you already bought the plans, thanks for being a good customer for KJ. If you didn't, put it in the notes, and we will place an order for you and get you the plans. Other than that, 10% off site-wide. We're also taking new photography of our Elite package, which is this one right behind me, and it's going to be sweet. We're going to have awesome like pan and scan B-roll, and it's going to be a really nice way to be able to visualize that product. And even if you're buying it in pieces, building your Elite package over the years, you'll still get to keep your eye on the prize and keep a sight of what you're working toward. It's live. What am I missing, Brandon? He's my director.
50 Baller asks, what are the dimensions and weight of a mandrel attachment for shipping to the UK?
Dimensions and weight of a mandrel attachment. I believe the box is 80 inches long. So it's basically from here to the end, less the handle. And that box is going to be 9 by 13 cross section, so about the size of a shoebox. And then that 80 inches long. Weight, I would estimate that at 100 pounds, yeah. 90 to 100 pounds. So And then keep in mind you'll need mandrels for it. The little bullet-shaped piece that goes in the end holds the tube open. Those guys are close to 2 pounds a piece. Most people starting at mandrel bending with our setup are only going to get between 1 and 4 of those. So, and if you want an exact number in centimeters and kilograms, I'm happy to provide that. Just email us, sales@roguefab.com. We'll get you the dimensions that you can type in your locale. That's all we got for questions. Thank you guys. Again, the sale goes till the end of the day, Monday. We'll see you guys online.
I don't even know how to get out of these.
Me either. You can hand me the Instagram. I'll figure it out. Okay, Instagrammers, you get the close-up shot.